Hello, and thank you for stopping by. I'm going to be making a card today using the Picnic Fun stamp set from Not Too Shabby. It's a new stamp set, part of a new release from Not Too Shabby. It's part of the spring and summertime release. Here I'm showing you a picture of the stamp set that I'm using, as well as a card I made using another stamp set called Tea Time Buddies. There's also Spring is in the Air and Summertime Buddies. If you go to Not Too Shabby, the shop, you'll be able to see all of these stamp sets, and you can even do a buy it all bundle where you get to buy all 4 adorable new sets at a discounted price. There will be a discount code listed below for you to take advantage of on your purchases in the Not Too Shabby shop. This discount is good on most purchases. As I was coloring this card, I realized that most of this video is of me coloring. And so what I've done is I've made it go a lot faster. This is not the speed at which I color, but I wanted it to go faster so that you wouldn't have to sit through so much coloring. But this cute little set called Picnic Fun includes an adorable picnic table, a really cute little panda bear holding a basket, a little chick holding a pie. It also has an extra apple pie, several apples. Well, I guess it's not necessarily an apple pie. It could be any kind of pie. Some little apples, and then I said red again. It can be any color you want it to be. A little banner. I painted it red, as most of this card has a lot of red in it, because when I think of this type of table cover, I think of the red and white check pattern of a picnic, and that theme kind of carries through most of this card and the coloring that I do. You'll see here's the little panda bear. I colored his eyes and his little inside of his ears in with gray, and his little suit that he's wearing in blue. Of course, he has a basket because he's ready to go to the picnic. And then the rest of him is mostly black. I wasn't happy with how I colored this, so you'll see later in the video I kind of do it again. I think I was just getting tired because I don't know if you've been following my channel, but I've been doing a lot of different hops and a lot of different videos. So I have been pretty much nonstop making cards and filming in an effort to, here it is, I'm doing it over again, in an effort to post to my channel as frequently as possible and hopefully be introduced to new people who would want to subscribe to my channel. Right now, I'm just over 600 people. I just recently hit the 500 mark back on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So I'm growing. It's not all about the numbers. It's about the connections that you make with people who comment on your video or reach out to you to ask you questions, but also just sharing with other people. So, for example, being on the Not Too Shabby design team, I've been able to meet several other YouTube people, as well as some that I've already known. So it's been a real pleasure to be part of the design team. And I certainly appreciate the fact that I'm having this opportunity. It's the first, design team with stamping that I've ever been on before. I'm part of a digital design team that's all digital images, as well as a blog design team where we do, again, digital artwork, where we use digital images and papers to create. But Not Too Shabby is very special. You can earn rewards by purchasing items through Not Too Shabby, and you can earn rewards and then have points go towards free purchase. you know, at certain levels. And there's so much to choose from at Not Too Shabby. One of the things that drew me to Jamie and her shop is the fact that she gets a variety of stamps from some of the most sought after stamp companies, but also some that aren't as familiar. It's great to learn about new stamp companies that you've never heard of before and try new stamps. So what I'm doing here is I'm using one of the Nouveau markers to color in the little apples and the red on the picnic bench table cover and the banners. And I used it also for the umbrella, which is so cute. It's not a really deep red. I think the color on the name of the color is like watermelon or something. Yes, in any case, I thought it made for a nice red for this picnic themed card. And my card is going to use this pattern paper. It's a little different than the original pattern paper that I found for my prototype card, which is pictured here. I actually just received this new pattern paper in the mail today. It was part of a pack that I purchased, so I was so excited that I got this because it's perfect for my idea, because it has more of the light colors in it, and it just reminds you of the summertime table covers with the red and white checks. The other pattern paper that I had was fine. It just had more dark colors. It was more black, red, white. And this one is just red, white without the black in it. I have to cut a piece of blue cardstock for the background. And I'm just going to go ahead and tape that down to my frame here. Yeah, the frame really sets it off, I think. And I'm going to build the scene around the frame. So I have this grass that I cut out with a lawn fawn die, and I'm just lining it up and getting it to be looking dimensional. And then I have to secure it with tape and just trim it all the way around. Once I have this frame all trimmed up, then I can go ahead and start placing the little characters and whatnot around the frame, inside the frame. And I use foam dots to give a little bit of a dimension. These aren't the most thick foam dots, but they do offer some dimension. Oh, I got to put the little banners on first, and they're pretty intricate. When I cut my first card, well, I didn't cut it. I had a brother scan and cut, and the scan and cut was able to cut out the banner as well as the picnic table and the little guys and whatever else that I had to be cut out. And I set the setting so that there'd be a little bit of a border around the items, but with this time when I ran it through, I forgot to do that. So the banner looks a little bit different, but it's the same exact banner. The only difference is that this one is cut straight up to the line, but the other one had a little bit of space around it, a little bit of white space. So this little banner is pretty delicate without that white space around it. If I do it again, I would definitely change that part of this. It still looks really nice, But as far as being able to handle it and line it up correctly, having a little bit of extra paper around the banner was really helpful when I made my first card. So I'm just getting everything lined up here to just eyeballing it and making sure that both sides match. Once I feel that they're close, I go ahead and put the umbrella down. And I put that in the middle of the frame because everything else is going to be building around this umbrella. Okay, next I'm putting the little characters, the little critters. First we've got the panda. He's holding a basket. He's really cute. I'm just trying to get the little backing off of all these little pop dots. And then I'm going to put some pop dots on the little chick. The little chick is holding a pie. And then I cut out 2 apples to put in the bottom corners. You can also put them on the top corners if you wanted to. And I have a pie. There was a pie that you could color. And I'm going to put that on the picnic table. And then the final part is the sentiment, which I used white embossing powder and heat embossed it and used a round circle die to set that off. And I thought that looks really nice with the white embossing powder. So there you go. There's the card. I'm really tickled with how this turned out because it's such an awesome stamp set. Makes for a great summertime card. All right, everybody, don't forget to check out all of the design team members who participated in the hop that was held yesterday. Don't forget to go through and watch them as they create some beautiful cards using the new spring and summer stamp release from Not Too Shabby. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.